don't talk to yourself in the same way that your inner child got talked to as a kid that made them upset. Hear me out, hear me out. If you, as a kid, if you got upset about something and then it was like just like toughen up, or like, that's stupid, don't be upset about that, like you have things to do, like focus on getting those done, and then maybe like if you're still upset, then like maybe you can like go outside and play until you're not, like whatever it may have been, any way that you were treated as a child that felt like it hurt you or has now become some sort of trigger for you, don't repeat those actions to you now, okay? Because as a kid, if you're told, hey, you're kind of a piece of shit, like, who gives a fuck about how you feel? That kid is gonna grow up believing I'm a piece of shit, doesn't matter how I feel, right? Just like if you tell a kid growing up, hey, you're so cool, it matters how you feel, they're gonna be like, oh my god, I am so cool, it does matter how I feel. That still matters today. It doesn't matter if someone's 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, skipped over entire age 40. See, it does not matter how old you are. What you tell yourself that you are and you can feel and all of that, you'll end up believing. You'll end up believing. It doesn't just matter to, ensure that kids get that growing up. Of course it's important for kids to get that growing up so they can start early and have as much time possible believing those positive things about themselves, right? But that doesn't mean no matter how old you are, you can't start to reparent yourself that way. You can't, see, oh man, I'm really upset about this. Why am I upset? This is so dumb. Wait, was that what I was told as a kid that made me upset? Okay. What did I want to be told as a kid? What would actually make me feel better? What would be nice? What would allow myself to soften in the situation? And then do that. And you're gonna make mistakes, of course. Parenting anyone, you're gonna make mistakes, like that's just part of it. But that doesn't mean you don't try. That doesn't mean you don't go to yourself and say, hey, you know what, I wasn't clear on this last time. Let's do better. We're just a human. We're just trying to get through the day. It's alright. So, it's so much more than just be nice to yourself. It's how can I be softer to myself? How can I be softer to my inner child? To the version of me inside of me, the past version of me that is reacting to this situation as my adult self right now. What are they feeling? What do they need? And then responding in that way. Because you're not just you today, this age, this time, this situation. It's all of those versions of you. And if you have unhealed trauma or unhealed parts of yourself, they're going to come up and react to different situations that are happening in your present reality, because those versions of you don't just go away. You don't just like, cool, aged up, I'm done with all of that. No, like those hurts are still there, those pieces of you are still there. It's how can I love all of me, even the parts of me that were too young to understand, that didn't get what they needed. How can I change the story for me now by being nicer to the version of me that came before this one that needed a nicer place to land or a softer response, Anyway, just throwing that out there. That helps me so much in my first almost a year now of reparenting myself. In the right way. It's stupid. Literally, it's just insane. So anyway, be kind to yourself. It's not just you as an adult, and it's all of you. So be nice to all of you. All of you deserve love. And if part of you said, not that part, were you told that as a kid? So, I didn't hold your hand, I'm so sorry. I'll hold your hand next time when I tell you those things, but what did you need? What did that version of you need? What did she want? What would actually make her feel better and soften and make her feel like she can trust you, or they can trust you, or he can trust you? Do that. and you'll get better at it. It'll become clearer and you'll be able to connect with them and listen to them and understand them and hear them more and more as you keep doing this. But that doesn't mean you don't start until you know everything. You have to start to know. It's that quote of like, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And that applies to so many other things. But yeah, that's my advice for today. And good luck. I love you. I'm so proud of you. We're gonna do it. Let's have a good day.